I made it back safely to the dormitory. I came back with a lot of stuff. So some of it was actually cool. So the first game that we played, what it is that I just finished eating and drinking, and I was stuffed. I was so stuffed. Oh my goodness. So I came out to the dining area, and it's not huge, but it's a decent size for, like, 8 or 9 people can sit around a table and eat. So we're sitting there, or like what's happening is that people are putting on a blindfold, and basically they're walking almost completely straight ahead, and they're have tape on the floor to make a box, and then they actually have some candy or cake, and with that candy cake you're supposed to put it inside of this box, and then whenever you put it in, you go ahead and whenever you put the box in, then whoever gets the closest into the box, or like directly into the box, wins that box of like cake. So what happened was that the kids were going ahead, and they would go ahead and like take the box, walk sort of in a straight line or off to the side, and then once they found the wall, they would continue walking, and then like put it somewhere close to the square. What I ended up doing, also, they would go ahead and turn you around like 5 times, and then point you in the right direction that you're supposed to go. So I was put on the blindfold, they turned me around 5 times, and then they're like, all right, you're good, go. So I walked forward like about 7-8 steps, and then I felt around, and I realized, wait, I'm at the wall, like at the corner. And so I like followed along the wall, accidentally hit a square thing, in which actually whenever I hit it, I was like, I have an approximate idea of where it's at, because that square thing, I remembered where it was at. It was only like probably about a foot away from this square box that we're supposed to put in. So I was like, okay, so I know where that's at. I kicked it, and I think I know about where I need to place this cake, basically, or this bread. So I went ahead and like placed it down, and whenever I placed it down, it's like it was right on the edge, like literally. So there was tape, and so I put it like on that tape, and I was like, yes. So I ended up getting the closest to it, and I ended up winning the bread. I was like, yes. Yeah. And then also other people noticed what I did, and they're like, okay, all I have to do is walk straight. And then also I was feeling along the wall, and I was like, okay, so it's about this far away from the wall. And so like I followed along the wall, held onto the wall, and then like accidentally kicked the box, or like the brick thingy, and I was like, okay, I know where it's at. So just by doing that, and I was like, okay, that's all I have to do. So yeah, I ended up winning that. And then also we did a game called Auction. What is that they went ahead and bought a few things, I guess on sale, I could be totally wrong, but they bought a few things, like candy or other stuff, and they're like, okay, go ahead and bid on these items. It's a mystery of what they are. You don't know what they are. And so what they did was that they started auctioning off some of the stuff, and they're like, we'll give you a hint. It's edible. And it's like, okay, I wonder what it is. So one thing was a container full of Cheetos. Another edible thing. So you know those ramen noodle bowls, and it has like the, I can't remember what it's called. It's, the chopsticks, and then also a spoon, like a soup spoon, and a bowl. So the ramen noodle bowl spoon. Anyways, they had 2 of those. One of them was the SpongeBob one. The other one was just a normal noodle. I was like, I don't need any more. I already have 2 bowls. We're good. And like, I'm like, okay, what am I going to do with it? Put it into storage whenever I'm done? Like, I have enough stuff. So I'm just like, no. What was it? So that was some of the edible stuff. I ended up getting, what was it? I asked them, so whenever it was edible, I was like, can I use it in the dorm? Because I was like, I can't use this, like, I have a hot pot, or like, not a hot pot. I have I can't remember what it's called. Basically, it's like a pan where you heat stuff in. So we don't have a stove, but we have that, and we don't have like an oven. So I explained what it was. Can I do that? And they're like, yes, no. And so like one of them, it was 3 miniature skillets, and in the skillets you can make mac and cheese. And so they're like, no, you won't be able to use it in the door. I was like, okay, never mind. So I didn't bid for that, because like there's some stuff I can definitely use, and there's some stuff that I'm like, I am kind of stuck. So they explain like no, and so I never bid for that. And it was basically 3 skillets with 3 things of mac and cheese. I was like, cool. So like a person can go ahead and do, what were they? They can do egg, or they can create miniature pancakes or something like that. I was like, that's perfect for that. What else did I get? So one of the things that I got was actually a bath set. And part of it was in the tub. And I'm like, I don't have a tub. I have a shower. I don't have a tub. And so I was hoping to trade the bath set that I got with another lady, but her husband got the other set. And her husband was like, no, like, don't trade it, because he got that for her. And she was willing to trade it, but she's like, no, we're not trading it. I was like, okay, that's fine. At first she was open, she was totally open for it, but then she changed her mind against it. Some of the stuff was basically like throwaway paper plates, napkins, and silverware, or plasticware basically. And I was like, there was that. And then what was the other thing? It was something else I could use in the dorm. I'll have to double check. I forget what it was, but it was like that. And I told one of the other kids, I was like, hey, I will give you 50, and it was fake dollars. I will give you 50 fake dollars if, I can take that, like that, and like the silverware. And then there was one other thing the lady bought, and she didn't want it. And I was like, cool. Like, so I went ahead and take it. Another thing that I bid on, they said it was edible, and it's something that you eat after a full meal. And I'm thinking edible. Someone was like Pepto-Bismol, and I'm thinking, you know what, eating after a full meal, okay? And so I went ahead and I was like, I'll bid after. It turns out it was Oreos. I got Oreos. So I was like, yes. And so like some of the people were like, we'll trade you this for this. And I'm like, I really don't want the stuff that you guys have. Like, I mean, basically it was like, no, we'll be good. I'm good. But yeah, I ended up trading like 50 of the fake dollars for some of the other stuff. What was something else? Oh, hand soap. I got like a couple things of hand soap. And I got 6 things of hand soap, and I ended up, so the other lady who like had the bath set, I went ahead and gave her 2 of those hand soaps, because she's like, yeah, she has 6 kids, her and her husband. I should go inside. The cuffs are out. I mean, they don't mind if I'm out, but like, it's already late. Anyways, I will talk to you later. I hope that you have a great morning, a great night. They're like leaving, but I'm just like, it's 3 a.m. It's after 3 a.m. But yeah, I hope that you have a great night, a great morning, all that jazz, and let me know if there's anything else you want to talk about. I have no idea what time I'm going to wake up at. I enjoyed myself. I had food and all that jazz. Okay, there we go. And then also I got things that I can definitely use for the dorm. Bassett includes lotion, which I will definitely use. And then also at one point, the guy, he went ahead and bid for, what did he end up bidding for? So the husband, the guy, the auctioneer, him and his wife took turns doing auctions. So he went ahead and auctioned half of the things, and then she ended up auctioning the other half. And so one of the things that she auctioned that he ended up purchasing was perfume. And he's like, oh, this is for my mistress. And she like sort of playfully hit him. And it was interesting because in the past, she was like, oh, you're talking to my husband about our marriage. And it was like the good positive things, not the negative things. And so I guess in her mind, she's like, for whatever reason this happens with me, I guess because I'm single, is that basically it's like, oh, you're single, and you're really pretty. You must be interested in my husband. And I'm like, no, ma'am. Like, they're just no. And so she ended up listening to some of the conversation that I had the last time that I visited, or last time I was at their house, which was around Thanksgiving. And so now she's like, yeah, there's no way she's interested in my husband. Like, there's really no way that I would be. No. Just no. So now she's like a lot more relaxed. Like, oh, like she's not trying to steal my man. No, ma'am. Like, there's way too much drama. So much drama. No, just no. Do you, like, I'm like, that's just a lawsuit waiting to happen and so much drama, and I would lose friends. Like, I would hate myself. Like, do I really want to go after someone's husband? Like, just no. No. I'm good. Like, that's just a whole mess. So, anyways. Yeah. But, I think now she's a little bit more comfortable with me, or a lot more comfortable, actually. So, that's always good. Okay, all these things are coming out, and I just need a couple things. There we go. Alright, anyways, I will talk to you later. I hope that you have a great day. Let me know if there's anything else you want to talk about, and I will respond sometime after I wake up. I don't know what time I'm waking up, but sometime after I wake up. Thank you again for the video from yesterday morning. So yeah, bye. I love you. Have a great night and a great morning. Drink a lot of water, please. Bye. Love you.